Russian officials say they still haven't seen the latest peace plan to end the war in Ukraine. Ukrainian officials say they gave the U.S. a revised 20-point peace plan yesterday. But President Zelensky says the U.S. is pushing them to withdraw from the Donbas region and make it a demilitarized, free economic zone. Now the Russian presidential aide says the Kremlin may not like parts of the plan anyway. ABC's Patrick Reevell has more on that. Hi, Patrick. What's the latest on these negotiations?
Hi, Dan. Yeah, there continues to be intense diplomatic effort around the Trump administration's peace plan, and we do have a better idea of what is being proposed. But today, it is becoming clear again that Russia and Ukraine are still stuck over Vladimir Putin's demand that Kyiv hand over all of the eastern Donbas region. The U.S. is pushing Ukraine to withdraw its troops from the quarter of the Donbas that it holds and turn that into a demilitarized free economic zone. But today, we've heard from the Kremlin saying it could be willing to accept that its troops won't be there, but they're saying that Russian police and National Guard must be, and that the territory will be controlled by Russia, in effect making clear that it will only accept taking over the territory. A Ukrainian negotiator has understandably called the idea of a demilitarized zone filled with Russian police absurd, and it shows that ultimately, for now, Russia is not willing to make any compromise on its demand for the Donbass. And what that means is we are still stuck as we watch these negotiations go on, Diane.
And Patrick, Ukraine's military says troops have successfully retaken an important city. What's the latest on the fighting?
Yeah, this is an important development today. We've seen Ukraine claim that it has managed to push Russia back from the city of Kupiansk in the northeastern Kharkiv region. For the past few weeks, Vladimir Putin has been loudly and publicly claiming that Russia has seized Kupiansk. He's been using it as proof that his forces are relentlessly moving forward amid the peace negotiations. He even said 3 weeks ago that what has happened in Kupiansk will inevitably be repeated elsewhere. But now today, Ukrainian troops say they have retaken most of the north of the city, largely cutting off the remaining Russian troops inside. President Zelensky has appeared on the outskirts of the city, hailing this victory. It's obviously a rare bit of good news on the front line, and it does show that Russia's claims to be moving forward relentlessly and inevitably are overblown. It is still very, very far from being close to actually defeating Ukraine, Diane.
Patrick Reevell, thank you.